Hello, and welcome to the Track B portion of the first episode of the Destiny LP.
Track P. Wow, we sound all official and shit.
Well, I mean, we're professionals. We've done this before.
How many times did it take us to get this to work?
Shh.
Professionals. I'm a professional ghost. This is my unfinished business on Earth. To let's play Destiny with you.
I mean, we don't talk about ghosts here.
What's a ghost?
So
Certainly not a fish. Fish ghost.
no, because then we'd have to program AI for the ghost fishes.
Mm-hmm. Dear God.
So, how much of Destiny, besides the little bits and pieces that I have shown you, have you seen?
About a minute 12.
Good enough. So,
I know the little guy that talks to you, basically your Cortana of this game, is voiced by Warwick Davis, the midget guy from Game of Thrones.
yeah, you got it. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So, our character creation here is...
Yeah, why don't you take me through some of these things that's happening right now?
So, okay, so we're making a character. You might wonder why this is important, and I'm telling you right now that this is completely unimportant. Which is why I'm rushing through every single option, going with literally the dumbest thing I could possibly make.
Is it because you have a helmet on for 99.9% of the game?
That, and it's an FPS game. I mean...
Oh, okay, so... Oh, wow. Crawling in my skin. These wounds, they won't heal.
I swear, I laugh every time I see this guy. It's glorious.
This is something the fucking 90s shut out.
The crow is rolling over in his grave.
We called it the Traveler, and its arrival changed us forever. Great cities were built on Mars and Venus. Mercury became a garden world. Human lifespan tripled. It was a time of miracles. We stared out at the galaxy and knew that it was our destiny to walk in the light of other stars. But the Traveler had an enemy, a darkness which had hunted it for eons across the black gulfs of space. Centuries after our golden age began, this darkness found us. And that was the end of everything. But it was also a beginning.
Is it possible? There you are.
So, I should mention that the loading screens in this game are incredible sometimes, and I'm going to be trying to cut most of them out. Otherwise, we'd be staring at blank screens for about a minute and a half.
I'm a ghost.
Right.
Actually, now I'm your ghost. And you... well,
Apparently everyone hates this ghost guy as much as Navi from Legend of Zelda.
I don't know, I didn't seem to mind him
fallen territory. We aren't
as...
safe here.
I
It's,
think it's just nerds and they hate being told what to do or something. I don't know.
Don't worry, I'm still with you. We need to
I
move
never had a problem
fast.
with Navi, but apparently other people did.
I think...
I don't load up Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time and go, you know what I fucking hate?
Survive long in the
Navi.
open like this. Let's get inside the walls.
So, we're finally getting our first little bit of actual gameplay here. And it despite your ghost's warnings, it's not actually timed or anything. In fact, it's rather
It's
leisurely.
the illusion.
Yeah.
It's like the illusion of intensity and speed.
Yeah.
I didn't bring you back just for you to
A lot
die.
of games use
We have
this.
to move.
I like how I'm frittering about, and he's just calmly, you know, hey, maybe you should
I
move
need to find
faster.
you a weapon before the Fallen find us.
So there was actually a game where
Quiet.
I'm pretty sure it's a Deus Ex Human Revolution, where if you take a long time, the actual missions change if you take too long to get to them.
I think you're thinking about... I know Dead Rising kind of
Drive in the dark.
had time mechanic like that.
Yeah, no.
I'll see what I can do.
Human Revolution actually did. It may have only been for the first quest, but yeah, it definitely did. Maybe one day I'll LP that game.
Maybe.
Maybe.
As soon as we finish Ghosts.
Good joke.
Here, I found a rifle. Grab it.
So our first,
Can you actually die there before you pick up the
Hope you know how
rifle?
to use that.
I haven't actually, checked. I
Promotion
assume
on the
no,
tracker.
because everything just kind of flies off in different directions. But we have our first rifle. It looks a hell of a lot like modern rifles. Behaves about as such too.
Reminds me of Call of Duty.
Yeah. This is about as close as we're going to get to Call of Duty. We have an assault rifle and we have a melee.
You just force push that motherfucker.
Hell yeah. We are a warlock. We're space magic users, okay? You don't fuck with warlocks.
Is that space pause magic or space magic? Because one is awesome and one is kind of just like whatever.
We are wielders of the magic inherent in space.
Just for clarity, one is the force and one is like making an elephant disappear.
There's more ahead.
It's
This is the levels we're
it's
talking about here.
it's the Force,
Okay.
more or less. It's a bit more dramatic than the Force. Not as invisible.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Is there a dark side?
Loot cache. Let's see
not
what's
quite.
inside.
It's all technically the light. Also, in our new loot stash, we just found a shotgun. Guess how this one operates?
Trip mines.
You point at things and then you fire and confetti comes out.
Yeah, pretty much. And the confetti really hurts if you're really close. Otherwise, not so
Right.
much.
So
And
it's
you know,
not like Battlefield Bad Company 2 where you could upgrade a shotgun and kill people with sniper range.
no, this thing drops off pretty fast. Like you saw the first drag, I hit him once and he died, and then the second one he was a little further out and he just shrugged it off.
So it's kind of like the shotguns in Call of Duty,
A little bit.
like when they nerfed the Spaz 12 or whatever it was, Spaz 7.
I think this is actually nerfed a little harder than that. Because in early Destiny, they had a really big problem in the PvP portion where everyone was using shotties at like half a field. So,
So here's a quick question for you. What direction is this LP going? Are we going to be doing multiplayer content, or is it all going to be basically solo, like a single-player first-person shooter?
alright, so something Destiny does is they introduced the concept of dungeons to a first-person shooter game. So, while we can do the dungeon solo, it's preferable to do it with a team. So we will be doing some co-op, and we will be doing some versus when it comes time to do so.
Right. You weren't like going to holding that off for a later
Fallen
episode or
took better
something,
hold
were
on
you?
this place
Oh,
than
no.
I thought.
Okay.
Just a little bit further. Let's hope there's something left out there.
That's
Nope.
alright then.
Nope.
I don't want to get ahead of the LP here.
Nope, that's a huge selling point of the game in general, was that it was like, oh hey, we're an MMO, but we're also an FPS. But we're not Borderlands.
I
This
don't
was
know.
about
It,
time.
I was gonna say it looks kind of like a very serious Borderlands.
In a way, yes, but also, no, not quite.
Right. Okay then. Oh, that's space shuttles.
Oh, that's a little bigger than a shuttle.
No, I'm talking about on the right-hand side of the screen.
Oh, yeah.
They look like
Fallen
old-styled
ship.
space
This
shuttles.
close to
Yep.
the surface. Move.
We actually came back to life right next to an old Russian cosmodrome. So there's loads of these little spires. You can see them lined across, and they're full of these ships. And the whole story is that we humans had a golden age after we found that big glowy orb on the surface of Mars, where basically we gained like a hell of a lot of technology. We gained long-ass life. We gained a lot of secrets of interspace travel, and this, that, and the other thing.
So basically, Mass Effect when they found the Mass Effect relays.
Kind of, yeah. Except it's a little more contained. It's more contained than that. It's not as, galaxy wide. We're still in our solar system.
But now there's aliens.
Yeah.
Are they aliens or are they genetic mutants created by man?
No, these are definitely some sort of alien.
Why did we have to play God? You better be careful, you're gonna die.
Nah, I'm too good at this. Too good.
That's what you say about Call of Duty, and then I have to watch you die.
Oh, memories. How do you get down to normal? So hey,
Up signs of an old
Oh.
ship. Could
References.
Be our ticket out of here.
anyway, we leveled up. Our first level up gains us the ability to use grenades, which are used on a cooldown basis and not like a collectible basis. Which I think is pretty great.
Yeah, I mean, you get to spam grenades all the time.
Well, it's not quite spam, but it's also not quite, oh shit, I'm out of grenades, what the hell do I do?
Yeah.
Like, see, on the left of our weapon bar there, we have a little cooldown going for a grenade. And, with better gear, we gain a stat that will allow that cooldown to go down a little bit lower. Or faster, whatever you want to call it.
You are very accurate.
There's a ship.
You're expecting
Clear 'em out.
accuracy with a shotgun. I
Just a
mean,
little.
I'm already screwing up by scoping in with the damn thing.
Yeah, that's a shotgun no-no.
I was planning for this fight to go a little bit smoother, but I mean, I didn't die, so there was that.
Yep. Always look for the positives.
All right. Let me see if I can get us out of
You
here.
didn't die. That's a positive.
I didn't die.
It's been here a while. Hasn't made a jump in centuries. We're lucky the Fallen haven't completely picked it clean.
Will it fly?
I can make it work. Okay, it's not going to break orbit, but it just might get us to the city. Now, about that transmat. Bringing you in. You can come back for them when you're ready. Let's get you home.
So, here's our stat screen. We get one of these at the end of every mission, because the game is broken up into missions. You know, it's pretty self-explanatory stuff. Although, how I didn't get a close call in that last firefight, I will never know. I don't know what constitutes a close call in that context.
You're one hit away from death. That's my guess.
Who knows?
Otherwise, I have no idea.